And uh,
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Respect outlaw, they are take a prioritize. Yeah man, that is it bro. Respect, respect. But they are trying new preset. You see, make it look a bit darker. Give me a darker look. The game. Respect outlaw, they are take a prioritize. Yeah man, that is it bro. Respect, respect. But they are trying new preset. You see, make it look a bit darker. Give me a darker look. The game. Go on. TikTok, what's going on, bro? I'm just here. Respect, bro. Respect, guy. Respect. I see you, bro. Yeah, just try out some stuff in I which I tree, the new preset and everything. Yeah. See if we can make it look the visual look a bit realer. Look kinda good to me still, but it bring a more darker visual to the game. It is a bit more dark and the map and everything just I don't know. I really like how this looks still now, but you go around an hour and night and see. Look for the rod there. You walk right there. Not map. Oh, there is that. That means I'm gonna turn around, take a right turn, and follow a path and take the next right turn. Turn around. You're right.
Come on.
Well, a pies, and as I register on the stream, now they have not secured the pies. Up.
Let's go.
Oh, supposed to, okay. I run into and I run 8 yesterday, and I run 8 yesterday. Today, what? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I Saturday, I run 8. Saturday. Saturday, I run 8 years, bro. Saturday. I run it Saturday. I think we run it yesterday, you know. Yeah, we run 8 years yesterday. Oh, okay.
Not your lucky.
Oh, fuck, man, all that. God. Respect, bro. Sorry for the swear words. That just take me off guard. Them man said they just catch me off guard, yo. Hey, come here, look here yesterday for you. I look here yesterday for you, brother. Yesterday, I look here yesterday for you. No, for I run on convoy.
Run, Roach. Giddy up. Faster. Not your lucky day.
What if you know that? Bit of judgment of proportion.
Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
That it.
Par guests. Never a good omen. sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm, a message, trying to tell me something.
Yeah. Ito lang.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
To look around and see what's going on in this haunted place. Okay, so I'm gonna go in.
A pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
No, so which one was your man to live there?
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
State Diary. Walk one day in diarrhea. I'm just reading up my mind. I only can read it, but I want to read it. Right, need it. Oh yeah. Complicated. What is it? Everybody's keeps something wrong. So I'm sticking in the herbal skate help and I get in help more things that company pays you, more things that company. So basically when coffee get help, first we're right in the area. Coffee get help. Help when get make it sick so you have get worse.
girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant.
That means somebody will be a girl now. Somebody will be a woman and turn her now. That's what a herbalist is because no. Maybe the herbalist said I got to go to the woman herbalist know where she is.
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
Son monster, that's much mirror. But it's not monster. The mushy mirror. Yeah man, it's on Xbox. Yeah bro, it's on Xbox.
No spoon you have shall
It's
save
on
you.
PlayStation too.
Whatever lives here treated that literally.
But
Still
you know
searching for the right spoon.
you don't know a movie The Witcher. You must know a movie a company. It's a series too.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, ever again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. White's obsessed, a real collector, thoroughbred.
It's on Xbox bro. I don't know if you cut right there. I was saying it's on Xbox. Put it up here just in case something go wrong.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. Broken neck, indentation in the skull's lateral surface, smacked in the head with something heavy.
Then the silly people and capture the man. It's the turn your
No
man
claw
turn
or
man
fang
and capture
marks.
people them
Probably
and
choked
kill
to
them
death.
after. What kind of is this?
Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
Was downstairs because I missed one stairs downstairs. Hold on there. People, hold on there. Hold on there. Hold on there. Hold on. Yeah, bro, he named the Witcher tree. Yeah, man, you can't look for it, the G. He named the Witcher tree. Please, there's some mind game business that go on this one. So, let me equip this from Earth. Right, get the name, do none of this. How shall I make it? Right, you can't go there now. You can't go there. I'm going to take out one of them and then steal, win, explosive win. One of them have got to come out still. Let's take out the fire, very easy. Need the fire light. I must have stayed just in case I ram. I want some madness to go on down. Because I have a strong feeling to some madness to go on down. I tell you. Yeah, we can't save it back again. Alright, I'll go down the goal.
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Aldrin should be somewhere around here.
Yeah, good champion, man. Left or right? Go down there, Conan. I can't do this. Go back up there. Go down there, go down there. Let me see a view. I can't load it back.
Thousands of them here. White's been a collector for years.
Oh, spoon. Oh, but I want to get some spoon from. What kind of monster is that? I like the can clear. Right. What a spoon, a glass spoon. I people in here, they can't TV spoon them. How about the people in here, they can't TV spoon them? This come out before Red Dead, you know. The game here come out before Red Dead. So, a Red Dead would almost look like it. And a kid would look like Red Dead. A Red Dead would almost look like it. That come out before Red Dead. Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption is a good game, brother, but I don't download it. Boy, I download it and play, yes, but boy, I don't know why I don't download it. I can't, not doing after that. Yeah, if you download it, if you have it, be buy it now, so you can run some 2-player upon it. And co-player upon it, you can go in a Red Dead and run some 2-player upon it. But if you see a career mode first, story mode, that's serious story mode first, man. I have to get to learn how to put it. Yeah, most don't answer. I have some that going on, I don't get to. I must have Steam. I don't know me love Steam my game, you know, because I want to go somewhere and I can't come on back.
What I was looking for? White's not particularly tidy. Table set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it.
The big cooking pot, yeah, man. So I go on
It's
airport.
empty, unfortunately.
I don't think
I
airport.
just
The
need
pot
some
empty,
brew.
man.
Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and
All
their
right.
bearer.
What?
Need
What
a
you want,
spot
we
that'll let me observe the cauldron. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
I'm starting there. I can't go in and go hide and wait things to come back. Ah, sorry, sir. I'm going to go hide and come back. Hey, next time I wait for the monster to rot in. Yo, which one are easy, you know, yo? Them man are serious, you know? Them man want to kill people, them man stood down and you better wait for you, you know? Yo! Them man are easy. Go on, don't just go. Nah, that's soup in my cook. Look like a soup in my cook, you know? Nah, kill him. I try it first. Nah, kill him. Once you are out done that, but if you die, you just say, I want a woman. Oh, this is a woman, you look. I don't know, look out. Oh, sweet, him.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with
Yeah,
you,
man,
right?
that beat. But
Well,
they
I'm
give me
gonna
a
be
fan
your guest
special
now.
recliner, bro.
Or a willing guest.
Just go and wait till end of month. Then give me a fan special regular. Get the half price, dog. Just go and wait. Go and wait a little bit. Fan Steam, regular, bro. Half price. As I said, just go and wait out, look at it.
Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
What's the class? Let me see. The curse. The curse. Exactly. What if I... Alright.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
But we still on the table. We still on the table, you know. And it said no spoon. You know why it said no spoon? Let me listen to it again. I said no
Need to
spoon.
get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you,
No,
never
we don't
again
feed
shall
to
you
the
wish
spoon.
to spy your
Never again
reflection
shall-
in the mirror.
You don't feed to the spoon. And you don't be looking at a mirror. I saw, alright, let's eat not using spoon. Let's see nothing with mirror, yes, sir. Alright, let's eat not using spoon. Alright. You don't be looking at
We
a mirror.
can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Oh, I come now. Mirror when I come now. What is the man I drink that and I sit there? Oh, fuck, lad. You fuck, you're too greedy.
Open
Yo.
your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Oh, big flag! Oh, damn it, Kieran, man. Damn it, Kieran, man. I'm gonna run it down. What am I? I'm gonna.
Think of
What's going on this? I'm gonna think I come back in the house. So now your madam can't use the collect, auto collect. I think I come back in the house, garage.
just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
I follow it. Alright, decent. I follow it. To my dog. Oh, I'm gonna check you out, bro. I'm gonna check out your one the way you said. I go on YouTube and watch the review. But one new game coming in September, you know. When you Warhammer 40k something 4,000, Warhammer 40k 4,000. YouTube that dog, YouTube that one there. That come out, I think in September your game there drop. You go buy a game there, dog. You buy a game there as a drop, brother. The game there, you need to play a game there, brother. A game that remind, when I look on the trailer, remind me of Halo, dog. You know what, Halo was Gears of War, Warhammer 40k, yeah. What is? So much reading there, so brother. Alright, me reading on my mind. I can't read it, you know, but me reading on my mind still. Oh, so she did hire somebody to find her, but she couldn't find because she work a woman here, you know. The woman garrison and she take in and drink and say, and I say, I eat up. Alright. She go back, a woman here, go look here, and she hire somebody to look here. I let her do it right. Oh, so she rich, you know, a rich woman, you know. A rich woman believe that more than that is a book shop. Yeah. But her new man, bad gun. When in the water, I jump on it. Jump on it.
Not your lucky day.
Oh, far is a character. First, bro.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Oh, look, man, the curse, bro.
Eat. I must eat.
Yeah, man, jet, man, bro.
I'll take you someplace safe. So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. I'm deeply pleased, finally, to make your acquaintance, sir, though I do regret the specific circumstances. In all the commotion, I fear I neglected to introduce myself. I'm Barnabas Basil Folty, and by order of the Duchess, I am to serve as your major domo at Corvo Bianco.
Nice to meet you, Barnabas Basil. Love to talk more, but got urgent matters to attend to. While I'm gone, please make sure she gets everything she needs.
Don't worry, sir, I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment.
The people
I
who kill it,
imagine lifting the curse
man,
was
hope
hardly
ya man
simple.
karate.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Kedweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history.
Baron?
He was
No, not he sadly.
Shame that.
Not at all. He...
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
We had till daytime. What the
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major... My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him. As was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Alright, that guy is speed of time. Can't get the money. That better.
A bushel of grapes is more a burden than that steel of yours.
Sa wild man yung komentata. Mga ba yun? Give me a look. Pwede na. Oh, ba? Ikaw, give me a look.
The book of lust is hard and girthy. No one can grip the damn thing.
Just yesterday, they were fighting like cats, and today, they're in business together.
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays. Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now either.
Yeah, man, that me tell that war mother brother, war my feet brother. I tell you something, I forget the game, the brother.
The days pass. Once the fire
Yeah,
will
when me see it, dog, on YouTube, it just give me a Halo feel, dog. A Halo feel will look mad. All Gears of War feel too.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest.
My 40K.
Aged
Oh,
in oak
yeah,
barrels,
yeah,
it
drop, brother.
provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Oh, I bet, you know, I best thing about war, my
Nice well.
40K, dog.
Picturesque.
Yes, though it
This thing a
ran dry
two-player,
long
a
ago.
two-player, brother.
During the raucous feasts
You
Master
know, say
Volius
story
held,
mode, I go
he would
mad.
order it filled with wine. There's a tale about
Every
a
man
guest
customize their
who
own
was
warrior and
born
jump in
for
a
the
match
first
you.
time
Mad
and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank
Going
the wine.
Drank himself to death.
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Prophet, the Yoda. After you, oh, God, if you come to me after I'm drunk and I will not broke your foot. After you, God, and then God did some stuff.
Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Even a horse drops if you ride it at a constant gallop.
A witcher. We could use one around here, full time.
You know, don't say my place, my girl. You could use one around here. My place, what the hell?
Nothing says love like a push and a shove. To Liam and
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
They don't work. When I go to
Every day the same wine, and more cracks muddling wine.
The cellars,
It's enough
voila.
to drive you batty.
During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which...
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
My regards, sir.
Kaya ako lang ka man kaya paano. Ganda.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corvo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Yeah,
Think
man.
I'll take you up on that.
Benny, I'm on.
Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Oh, great.
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Almost decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
This house look rubbish.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated,
Yeah,
beautified
kanina sa
state.
local, brother.
Is there anything else you require, sir?
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more... useful.
Oh, yes, we certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompelli once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Good.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else,
Yeah,
sir?
Go on, Bishop, soon.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Yeah, piento po taro.
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
I agree. Yet I would urge you to hold off on further construction until the ongoing work is done. Juggling can be a challenging art. It's best not to undertake too much at once.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
That's two there. So, look how in here look. Still in here look. Look how in here look, dog. What kind of place is go in here dirty? There are four. How that? There growing a bush, a dirt that are. How that? Right, kid. How kind of hole? Stop it, thing, dog. The old sitting in the house, the old soul. Oh, soul, dog. Looking at it. Use the bed to sleep. No, man. I drop off some things on this. So that one, I didn't think I'm gonna weird. I best just drop it off. I don't mind see him, and even if I don't mind see him, you know, just drop them in there. So. Family, I wish somebody name them. Yeah. Another thing, we go wear your arm back in a Grandmaster Griffin. Grandmaster Griffin armor and thing over there. So. Don't think we go wear back in a Grandmaster. Grandmaster Griffin. I got change your black, yeah, in our yellow. I got change in a white. Black, yeah, me have two of it. The picture of I mean, when they go in tournament, there's so much.
Can you fathom it? Vermentino and Coronata reconciled?
Oh, I can't put the Griffin arm upon this. I realize. Last I put the Griffin arm upon display. You know, get to the game just that. I'm not weird. rare item. Caretaker, spanner, rare item. Let me can't hang this funny. The Witcher Warrior Sword. I don't know. This which trophy? That trophy from them, but I think that's funny because it's a rare, so rare sword that you know. So I'm seeking. Mystery, I said mystery. See that poker, rare item. The Nika I didn't boot. Rare. Alright, let's do our one. Walk. How much sword can I get in? Yeah, there was the biggest sword can I get in. I can't see now, so I can't wait to things. Like, I want one can I get in. I want can I get in. Mom, okay. Actually, the go up yourself. Be a girl, bitch up yourself. Be all sitting up yourself. Then crossbow, yeah. You know, say crossbow. Yeah. Yeah, wild. Witcher still sword. Courage. Blade. Brother, them thing have some ras name then. What them blade yeah? Long. You may get your blade there from brother over so. And this is a rare axe. Rare. the long clap on it.
Master Liam and Maid Matilda. Oh, I've a feeling they're the apples of each other's eyes. Wine is better than stew. For stew you have to chew.
Up. Mission. What is? Go back. You have to see it. Meditate for 2 days.
Nothing says love like a push and a shove. To Liam and Matilda, their health.
Come evening, I'm off to the bells, quick as a flash. Those girls can't wait to see me. Come evening, I'm off to the bells, quick as a flash. Those girls can't wait to see me.
A pleasure to welcome you once again to the as yet
No,
humble
Funny House, man.
confines of Corfo Bianco. When last we met, I did not get the opportunity to present my credentials. With your permission, I shall do so now. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place
Alright,
will
then.
soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great.
boy
Can
here.
already see I'm in good hands. Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
I agree. Yet I would urge you to hold off on further construction until the ongoing work is done. Juggling can be a challenging art. It's best not to undertake too much at once.
When? You know how long I'm gonna play Gwen?
Ever play Gwent, BB?
Funny you should ask, sir. I was quite adept in my younger years, but that was so long ago. I fear I've limited my interest to collecting now. Managed to assemble quite the set of decks.
Huh, sounds interesting. Mind showing me what you got?
Not at all, sir, but only in action. A round or two, perhaps?
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
No. Surprise me.
Not really. You choose.
I'm off to the bells, quick as a flash. Those girls can't wait to see me.
What? Tough youth? Girl ain't can't wait to see you. I can't even fast. Come here, man. What? So, whoa. Have them already? This draw up a caretaker, draw up this draw. It's supposed to drop. I really need him, man. Okay, I'm gonna put him out. That come out. I want to go first. Where man get the carry that? Yo, where man get the carry from? I want to find it. All day on earth. One of the immortal living here. Seriously? So it feel one. I wish you had that. Oh, yeah, put up carry. 30. Nice. You died in turn. Oh, yeah, in turn, me nine to me. If you're not in your turn, me nine to me. You have 3, me have 4 cards. But yeah, I try to stand the thing. Yeah, I got to get nothing strong on them. Pick one. Anyhow, you need to win me. You can't win me again. That can't save you. 2 cards you have. If you think me now, watch your hand, see how much cards you have left. That is the anti-Ella person. Anti-Ella. Died in turn.
I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Yes, surprise.
Not really. You choose.
I use my other deck for it. Yeah, deck, yeah. My God. Then I use a monster deck. Monster deck. Pero go on. I've comment on that. Yeah, you freeze your one too. But no business. You freeze your one too, but I wrong one in freeze. Yeah, 35. Come on. I got 10. I forgot play which I then. Oh, I can't play them. Fuck. You don't care about time there. Oh, nice. Yeah. I already get to my want already, so you can't steal it. Get in up. Try to try. Yeah, that's a big thing. Good. Bring out the
Congratulate you on your victory.
that tree.
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Yeah, surprise me again.
Not really. You choose.
So I go monster and you go. If you are. Don't do that again. No, I never done it again. Never set you up neither. Not done it again. Never set it again. Fuck, lad, I say they can powerful lag. I'm there waste time. My sister there. Oh, you take your mother. Yeah, too much can I'm there. Boy, but you take your dog, you take your normal, yo. At 25 India, 41 India. If me not try to carry them, what this is? This someone took. Oh, David. Prince Asim and Rubia. I don't know him. I don't know Prince Asim. range card. What is black really? This can go anywhere. Three of them. I don't need this. Can go on. Yeah. I don't think we need it. Up and range up there. Got four. Think we need three of them can. Like I want to quality and put three of them can. One night, man. Try that in. See, man. Try this, that in. So, that can. Black rat. Bigger. So this and that also, but a zero. This basically Z unless you do something else, what about the spirit of number of big cards? So you take a step off of that and go some book. You have to have the teach card. One of the teach card. There. Tell me, I've got three more. Go one. Got three. Yes. That is me having. I have one of these. This are fucking or fucking infantry. You already have put Sura 111. Yeah, them in a deck so. Yeah, this one, this. Out. What are these? Yappers. 38. 38. Tinatira ka na kaya mo. Oh, this someone for fucking but I will put them in back. Someone alone. Yeah. What is so? Yeah, but road thing what bro. This a transformation can Friday. Another night. Yeah, what is no. I need that. What up now? I need two, I need one. Dude, what she really do? play first, man. Oi, como é que eu play now? Still have one. Still have one over here. That's behind you. What? Then why this name play up as well? Five. Banana seed monster. It's a rank yard, take up here. Rank yard. Gotcha. Little foolish, I take up a rank yard. That's it. Yeah, with this man. Come on now, win, brother. Far too. Yeah, yeah, with him. I'll play back. Yo, when you play with fire, you get burned. And that's up look
This
wild.
time I won. Would you be interested in a rematch, sir?
May the best man.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Not really. You choose.
You can't win me again, huh? You can't win me again. Opa! Confiança olha. Part of this can't stop. Tiene. Yo, yang mana yang mati kena dah kata. Kata. Alright. Open. Yang mana yang mati kena dah. Yo. Mati kata. So, awal. Mati. Yo, kena.
I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
Maybe later. Got something I need to do right now.
As you wish, sir.
Thanks.
Ooh.
Oh, I'd stump wine with that one. We would stump till we were red and sweaty.
Oh! Just a little real good pop. Bella. The king Stephanie. Get 3 more anga. I know me get more.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display.
Yeah, man, respect for that.
Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
Sir, we received... I had the barrels unloaded and stored in the cellar to the right of the entrance.
Thanks. Take a look when I have a moment.
Splendid. I was told to expect a subsequent delivery 5 days hence.
Starting to really like...
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed, or additional armor stands, or weapon racks. Also, some new furnishings and a fresh coat of paint on the walls would do much to improve the guest quarters.
Was wondering about the guest room. Not that I'm expecting company, but...
Oh, but that is immaterial. All self-respecting homes should boast a comfortable guest room. What if someone were to drop by unannounced?
Yeah, sooner we start on that the better.
I can tell a man of action immediately. I'll see to it myself. The room shall be ready in 2 days, in my opinion. Is there anything...
Always wanted one.
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely important. But say the word, and I shall order you a bed from the carpenters who craft comfort for the court.
Great. Order me a fine bed, please. Think I deserve one at my age.
True indeed, true indeed. I shall send a runner at once. The bet will be in place by this time tomorrow. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Could use another weapon rack. Got some interesting pieces I'd like to display.
I know of a carpentry shop in town which crafts the humblest lumber into true masterpieces. You need but give the word.
Fine. Order the racks.
Of course, at once. At most 1 day for them to arrive, is my estimation. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Along the path, I've often picked up well-crafted, beautifully ornamented armor. Some of those pieces would look great on display here.
I agree. It would lend the place a certain witch's air. Shall I order new stands at once, sir?
Yes. Just please make sure they're solidly made and nicely finished.
It goes without saying, sir. There is nothing worse than splendid armor upon a subpar stand. By this time tomorrow, they shall be ready to display your finest finds. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate the stables, or return Madame Bolis's garden to its former verdancy?
You know Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I've finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
My Roach deserves the best. Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once. Yet finding workmen and completing construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolis's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
Good idea, Barnabas Basil. Herbs there will save me hours of painstaking searching and harvesting.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will. I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
With the utmost respect, sir. The vineyard has arrived at the pinnacle of perfection. Any further changes could prove a regrettable step down the slope towards the brash. I firmly advise against it.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Oh, you gave those bum diddlers a good reason to diddle their bums. You freed us of the Hanses. I thank you.
The Dutch is small, but do you know any who's not heard of our wine?
My fingers went to shreds.
Even a horse drops if you ride it at a constant gallop.
A witcher. We could use one around here, full time.
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think. A laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
when a horse drops if you ride it with a constant gallop?
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Oh,
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured.
And I, all my family is long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet,
Yeah,
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier.
That's
Thank
good.
you.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastram. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks. I'd never expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen and you having slightly better taste as a human.
Of that, you can be sure. I loved cooking, even as a child. My gran was a true master in the kitchen. Her spit-roasted ox was famed throughout the land.
Thought you were a lady, owned an estate.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook? You're right, of course. And I had the best of cooks. But I devised the dishes myself. They only prepared them.
You sure you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall, but somehow, for now at least, I do not feel drawn to the city, to others.
Visited others' homes as a white.
Yes, but ever at night, when all were asleep, I went in search of spoons.
Remember, you can always change your mind. Decide you've lived here long enough, just say the word.
I'd never wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will. See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
Renovations coming along all right?
I am delighted to inform you we have completed our labors. You can now devote yourself to enjoying the vineyard's delights to the fullest. You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought, with all the work on Corvo Bianco completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
Sure, why not?
During the tidying that preceded the renovations, I came across a bottle of Sapramento, the 1250 vintage. I cannot say by what miracle it survived, but it is here, and we've cause to open it today. And then he ran straight into the crowd, burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire. It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahevkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was so. In this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I going to produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn a fungus destroyed all the vines. Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming that is, the fungus does not reappear. Isn't it, though? Allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
About this. Regarde, vi comme
Might want to look around some. Full. This one's full too. Nothing interesting here. Full. Strange. That's awful pretty. It'll look great in the house.
Hold on, I'm gonna go here, so.
That's it, Roach. Go, go. Hang your head from my saddle.
That's it for now, guys. I want to give a shout out to everyone that's already subscribed. Respect to everyone that's already following the channel. Respect, respect. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share as well. Respect, respect, respect. As we come to the end of another beautiful gameplay of the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It's been a fun 3 hours of playing. It was really good. Respect, 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 guys. Respect. I'm signing out now.